Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm doing a video that I've been planning for a couple months now. I even asked some of my subscribers to send in counterfeit coins in order to help with this video, and you guys really helped out. I got a lot of different counterfeit stuff here that we're going to look through today. But I do want to make this video very thorough, but I don't want to have it very long. I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes. So feel free to add it to your favorites or your coins playlist, because I think that there'll be a lot of valuable information in here that you can come back and look at in the future. So the main purpose of this video is to help anybody that's interested in buying coins, whether it's for numismatic value or for bullion, what to look for, some tools you should use and have, and let's get right into it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so as you can see here, we have a bunch of different examples of counterfeit coins. Most of them are Morgans, but we do have a few other things here too that we want to look at. First up, Silver Limey 79, he sent in a few different examples. He has this is a St. Gaudens Double Eagle here from 1909, Denver Mint. This is a 1873 trade dollar pattern coin right here. Too bad it's fake, because it'd be worth a lot of money. Here we have an 1890 Carson City Morgan dollar and a 1799 draped bust penny here. And TNT Digger here was nice enough to send this in. He got this at the grocery store for $1. And he knew it was fake. He just thought it would be nice to send that in for the show. So thank you, TNT Digger. Susanna L here from England sent these two. She found them in a flea market over in the UK. She got them for, both of them for £2, and she wasn't sure if they were real or not. So we're gonna look at those. And then I have a couple fakes here that I collected over the years. So big thanks to Silver Limey 79 and TNT Digger for sending some fake coins in. I'm gonna make sure there's a link to your YouTube channels down in the description. Guys, make sure you go down there and check them out. Silver Limey does have a lot of content on his channel. TNT Digger, I have not checked out your channel yet, but I'm gonna put a link to your show down in the description anyway. Susanna did not have a YouTube channel, so I'm sorry, Susanna. Nothing I could do there, but thanks a lot. Okay, so a few tools that are very helpful in determining whether or not a coin is real or not is going to be a small scale here that goes to grams, a neodymium magnet, it doesn't have to be very big, and a jeweler's loop. I'm going to leave links in the description for all this stuff. The link for the magnets that I have, you actually get a bunch of them, and I think it's under 10 bucks, but you get a whole bunch. So the first thing you want to do to determine if your coins are real or not is to weigh them. And in order to weigh them, you got to know what an authentic one weighs, and you need a scale that's going to weigh stuff up in grams. But before we even do the weight, we're going to take our magnet and just check out which ones are magnetic. Susanna, both of your Morgans here are magnetic, so we don't even need these anymore. We can take those right out of the equation. TNT Digger, your coin is magnetic, out. Silver Limey, all four of yours are good. Both of my fakes are still good. And of course the authentic ones are non-magnetic as well. So just because these are not magnetic doesn't mean that they're real. It just means that the fakes are a little bit better. The next thing to check would be the weight. So an authentic Morgan silver dollar is going to weigh 26.73 grams, or somewhere very close to that. Here we have 26.76. The more wore down a Morgan silver dollar is, the less it's going to weigh. Same thing with a peace dollar. They weigh exactly the same. So let's check out our Morgans. We have 3 to go through here. Do they weigh 26.73 grams? 24.6, that one's out. 26.9. Alright, so 26.9, that's a little bit over, but so is this one. As you can see, this is an 1895 Philadelphia Mint Morgan silver dollar. Now in 1895 in Philadelphia, only proofs were struck, and this is not a proof coin. And another thing to look at is the orientation. Watch when I spin it. You see that? That eagle is crooked. On an authentic coin, that eagle should be pretty straight up and down like that. On this fake, the orientation's good. The weight is off, but this is what gave it away. Check out the CC mint mark on that. It just doesn't look right. And also, if you look a lot closer at this coin with your loop, you'll be able to notice little differences, you know, in the letters and the fields, and even the devices. Everything kind of looks
it doesn't look right. There's something off about it, and you can just tell just by having a trained eye. But this is a pretty good counterfeit, but that CC gives it away. There's no CC that looks like that. Those C's are different. Here, Silver Limey sent a 1890 CC. Now that CC looks pretty good. That CC is pretty close to what they actually are supposed to look like. Let's check the orientation of this coin. As you can see, that one's off as well. Compare it to an authentic. Do it the same way. See, my thumb right now is between the wings. When I put my thumb over the date here, it's like right on top of that wing right there. Another thing you can use your magnet for is you actually take the coin like this and you set the neodymium magnet on top and you slide it across, and as you can see, that magnet's just flying off of there. Now if you take an authentic one and you do the same thing, see that? Authentic one, silver's diamagnetic, and when you run a magnet over that, the magnet creates some kind of electrical something in the coin that causes that to happen. It works with eagles. So a little tip, just so you know, most coin shops don't like you taking magnets and putting them all over their coins and damaging them. So you can actually take your coin and put it, just carry a little flip with you, and it works the same way. So both of these coins here, the magnet just flies over them. But once we get over here to Silver Limey's stuff, check that out. This trade dollar must be silver. Even the 1890 CC goes a little bit slower over that as well. Not quite as slow as an authentic. It's still, that orientation is what gave this one off really well. So we know these two are fake. Alright, so we still have these 4 coins. We did determine that this one was fake due to the orientation, so we're going to put this off to the side. That leaves us with these 3 coins here. Let's debunk this one real quick. This is a 1799 draped bust. Now, compared to a real one, now this is the fake here on the left and the real one on the right. The one on the left is obviously in much better shape. Take a look at the word cent and the letter C in cent on both coins. You can see the one on this side, it's lined up correctly. The strike is, even though it's an old coin, you can tell the strike is nice and solid. Over here you can see that the word cent is not exactly straight. Everything down to the date, the details in her shirt, the details in her face, and everything in the hair, and it's just, everything's all wrong on the counterfeit one. Check out the letter Y right there, and even the lettering is completely different. So it's just something to know, make sure you know what your coin looks like before you go out shopping for one. Another little detail about the 1799 drape bust large cent is that they're worth about $2,500 on up, and that's in a condition that's even worse off than this one here that I have, and this is an 1803. So yeah, that's a very valuable coin if it was real. Another giveaway with this copper coin here is the weight. They are supposed to weigh 10.89 grams. This one here is a little bit aware, so it's 10.86. And the fake here, that one weighs 11.16, so that's way overweight, and that gives that one away. Next up we have this 1873 Judd number 1315 trade dollar. It's a pattern coin, and these are counterfeited quite a bit as well from what I understand. Most of the information I found online about these was from other counterfeits. So we did the magnet test on it, but there's something funny. It's just a little bit too magnetic. It seems to be a little more sticky than an authentic Morgan, but it's still pretty close, so that would fool somebody. So how do we figure out if this one is fake? All the details on it look really good. Well, the best way is to weigh it up. And these trade dollars are supposed to weigh 420 grains. As you can see on the back there, 420 grains. So let's change this unit to grains, weigh it up, and let's see here, 372.9 grains. So even though this may be silver, it passes the magnet test. The orientation is fine. It's actually a really good fake other than the weight. So we know that that one's fake. Back in 2015, a PR66 example of this coin sold for $15,257 for just that coin. So you can see why these are counterfeited. Finally, here we have a 1909 Denver Mint $20 piece. This is otherwise known as a St. Gaudens double eagle. And here we have an authentic gold eagle here. Alright, so when buying gold, you absolutely want to weigh it, if you're ever going to buy it, at the coin shop, at a coin show, at a flea market, from somebody on Craigslist, whatever. Make sure you weigh it up. An authentic St. Gaudens double eagle should weigh 1.0909 troy ounces, or 33.931 grams. Alright, let's go ahead and weigh it up. 18.47 grams, so that's about half of what it's supposed to weigh. So that's fake. A real one, 33.96. These are pretty commonly counterfeited, and the quality of the counterfeits are becoming much, much better. There's ones that actually weigh correctly, they look right, they're even plated in gold that's pretty thick. That way an X-ray spectrometer wouldn't pick it up. There's other ways to tell, one of them being a ping test, and what that means is listening to the sounds. So if I take a fake double eagle here and I tap the side of it, it's like a high-pitched ring almost. This is a real one. It is a lower pitched with more sustain. Silver eagles are commonly counterfeited. This is what a real one sounds like. This is what a fake Morgan silver dollar sounds like. And here's a real one.
So I showed you about 5 different ways in this video on how to debunk counterfeit coins. 1 being weight, 2 being magnetics, 3 being the sound, the ping test, 4 direct observation, look at the coin, know what you're buying before you go for it. Take a jeweler's loupe, look at it closely, check everything, make sure it's right. And 5, the orientation, you hold the coin, you spin it around, make sure that it lines up and everything. Other than that, there's a few other ways that you can actually go further in debunking your counterfeit coins. One of them being that silver, if you take a silver eagle and you push it into an ice cube, it'll actually melt the ice really fast. It doesn't help if your counterfeit's also silver. Another thing you can get is an X-ray spectrometer. They're expensive. Some coin shops actually have X-ray spectrometers that will test your coins, make sure they're not fake. I know mine does in Denver. Specific gravity test is a really good one. The specific gravity of silver is 10.49. Another thing you can do is use a set of calipers if you know the dimensions of the coins you're trying to test. There's another product called the fish scale or something like that, but they're super expensive. They look like this over here. It's just a piece of plastic. You could get the same results with calipers and a scale. So this is just a small example of the different kinds of counterfeits that are out there. China is constantly improving their counterfeiting abilities, so the counterfeits keep getting better and better and better. The most commonly counterfeited coins are going to be the key dates and the lower mintage dates and gold and silver bullion. Even bars, big bars, they fill them with tungsten rods and put a thick plating of real gold on the outside. You can't even tell. So you gotta be real careful. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Quick shout out again to SilverLimey79 and TNT Digger and Susan L. Thank you guys very much for sending in your counterfeit coins for me to make this video. And a big thanks to Stizzo1986 and John Isabella for becoming new $20 Patreon supporters. There's 3 different tiers over there. You could be $1, $5, or $20, and those guys chose $20 to get their name in the credits at the end of this video. So thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. And if you guys enjoyed this video, if it helped you out, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. I put out a new video every 3 days. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.